guys, it's Alice and today we are doing the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. There are loads of questions for this one and the first one is favorite Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movie of all time is probably How the Grinch Stole Christmas, with The Nightmare Before Christmas coming in at a close second, and then I also really like The Holiday. There is also another movie that most Norwegians are really obsessed with for Christmas, and it is Three Wishes for Cinderella, which is like a Czechoslovakian movie from the 70s that everyone just loves. And the one that runs here in Norway is like a dubbed version, and it's hilarious. The second question is, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? Well, I've never gotten coal for Christmas, so I think I'm doing alright, although like with most people, I'm probably like somewhere in the middle. Then it says, have you ever had a white Christmas? Seeing as I live pretty far north, I've never had a winter without snow, so yes, I've had loads of white Christmases. It's almost more weird if there isn't any snow in December, although that has been happening more and more the older I've gotten. Next up, it says, do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? I do not wait until the last minute because I do not want the stress of trying to like shop the week before Christmas, especially because I work so much and I work in a shopping center, and obviously December is very busy for us, and so the last thing I want to do when I'm done with work is to go shopping. Like, I just don't want to do it. So I usually buy all of my presents before December even starts, and I usually team up with my sister, and that helps a lot. The fifth question is, if you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? Although The Grinch is my favorite, I don't think I would want to be in that movie. I think I would rather be in The Nightmare Before Christmas, because then I get to experience Halloween Town and I get to see Jack Skellington like discover Christmas, which is like the sweetest thing ever. Then we have got an interesting one, and it is name all of Santa's reindeer. So you may not know this, but this is actually a very American thing and not something that's particularly strong in any like Norwegian Christmas tradition. So I never grew up knowing the names of Santa's reindeer. I don't think there's a Norwegian equivalent of it, but I think in America there's at least one called Rudolph. Right? Next, it says, when does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? When I was growing up, we used to go get a Christmas tree like the week before Christmas, and then we would set it up on the 23rd and then decorate it in the evening. But now, I don't really know what people do. I think my sister sets her up in like early December, and then everyone else does it at some point too. I don't really know. I don't really put one up at all because I am lazy and also a Grinch. Another Christmas tree related question is your Christmas tree real or fake? Well, I do have a tree. It is disassembled in a box somewhere, and obviously if I can disassemble it, it's fake. Then the question is peeking at gifts or be surprised. I don't peek at gifts usually, but it is pretty rare that I'm surprised nowadays because usually what I get is something that I've wished for or something that I need, because, you know, that is what adult life is. The 10th question is, show us your ugly Christmas sweater if you have one. I do have one. It's this black one with Santa riding a unicorn on it. And to be honest, I don't think this is that ugly. I kind of like it. The next question is, if you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? I feel like that's none of anyone's business, but whoever it is better not give me COVID. Question number 12 is, does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? So I eat pinnekjøtt for Christmas, which is a lamb dish, and usually it's served with like mash. That's what we eat it with, and I usually help make that. I don't think our recipe is that special though. We just like, because it's Christmas, it has a lot of butter and cream in it, but I feel like everyone does that. Next, it says, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but I feel like I'm pretty alright with it. Usually it ends up looking pretty good. We're almost at the end, guys. The next question is, have you ever gone Christmas caroling? So I don't think I've ever gone Christmas caroling the way that this question refers to, but in Norway we have a tradition called julebukk, which translates to Yule goat, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it can be a decoration, but it can also be something that you do. And we used to do this as kids. We would like gather a bunch of kids up and we would go to our neighbors and then sing a song for them, and then they would give us candy. It wasn't like our singing was very subpar. It was not great at all, and I feel like most of us just did it for the candy and to say like Merry Christmas to everyone. This might be like a dying tradition. I haven't heard of anyone doing this in ages. The second to last question is, do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick to them? The only New Year's resolutions that I make are like book related ones, so trying to read a certain number of books in the next year. But other than that, I don't really make any. I usually make resolutions throughout the year when I feel like it, although I will say I'm not that great at sticking to all of them. The last question is, you have been granted one Christmas wish. What will it be? I would very much like a vaccine for COVID that is as safe as possible and free to everyone. That would be great. But if I can't have that, like a huge Detective Pikachu plushie wouldn't hurt. Okay guys, that was everything I had for you today, I think. Let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. Let me know if you have a special recipe you like making for Christmas, and if you could get a wish granted, what would it be? I have already wished for the vaccine, so you can get something for yourself. Tell me all about it. I will leave links to my other social media and my Patreon in the description, and I'll see you soon. Bye!